While paying homage to the older generation, Mr. Liu persistently calls for a change in the way of doing things. His speech reminded us just because it worked in the past doesn't mean it will work for the now. A speech which also reminded us of the need to create a forum for the connect between the old and the new generation. For that way, rules will be made which are based off knowledge of each other's experiences, present trials and victories.
People have talked and a lot has been said, so there's much to add. I will talk from a general perspective as an artist. From the day that law came out, I believe the system is meant to guide the artist, to secure the artist, to give the artist a better future, to promote the artist and to make us better. But from the day that law came out, I as an artist personally, I didn't feel secured. I didn't feel like my life was going to get better. I didn't feel like I was going to get the protection from the system. I didn't feel like things were going to get better. I'm talking as Mr. Liu, as an artist, and I know that there is lots of other young artists who can say the same. I have talked to most of them. It's the same feeling. So when it comes to a situation where a system is being put in place, and the irony behind is for us to get better, but when we look into the details of it, we don't feel like our lives are going to get better. I believe it calls for a relook. I believe it calls for another touch. That's why we are here as the children, both to learn from the old generation, and I believe for the old generation to learn from us too, because change is constant, and the system of 15, 20 years ago is not the system of now. The way music was done 15, 20 years ago is not the way music is done now. The way music was reviewed 15, 20 years ago is not the way music is reviewed now. And I believe these new artists, looking at the present situation and what music really is today, I believe they know better. Not that they know more. Every time I step on stage, everybody who has watched me perform, I never leave my stage without paying homage to the old generation. On n'a pas commencé la musique. On a été inspiré par papa. Mon père était gardien de prison et en même temps un DJ. Voilà où j'ai commencé la musique. So everything we know about music today, we got inspired by these people. But as time goes on, everything, I think practically everything changes. From the way music is done, to the way music is sold, to the way music is promoted, to the way the feedback comes back. Even the fan perspective and the minds of the fans have changed. Everything have changed. And I believe these people who are seeing this road through now are the most affected by this. So, not to talk for long, I want to first of all say I'm honored to be in front of the old generation. It's always been my wish to be able to see them. I wish to be able to get to talk to them once in a while. I wish to be able to have a class with you to learn one or two things. Most often we really want to do that, we just don't have the opportunity because we don't have places where we meet. We don't have that meeting point where we get to connect with the old generation. I think that part is lacking. But I believe if we have that, we're going to learn a lot from you. But I insist that you're going to learn a lot from us as well. So I just want to say, the intent of this whole system is meant to protect us, but most of us don't feel that way, and I feel there's a need for a relook. That's just my take on it. Thank you very much.
All actions which when put in place will definitely lead to the catchphrase "Ego Better" being brought to reality.